FDX.
So there is this term that's going around the building, right? FDX. That probably we didn't hear much a year back. Why now and what is it?
Yep, that's a great question, Anjana. So FDX stands for Forward Deployment Experience, and it has got three components in it. First of all, before going in there, I'll let you know, customers are not expecting a technology vendor. Customers are expecting a partner who can actually understand their business problems, help in implementing in addressing it through AI, and then executing it through AI. So that's what they're expecting for with this advent of AI and Gen AI. So no more technology partners. It's primarily a business context partners. Technology is commoditized, right? Like context and domain is what is actually been expected by customers. How would you give that? Is through this FDX, right? Agilisium has coined this FDX, and FDX is the component of three different agents, I would say, or three different components, I would say. Forward deployment engineers, forward deployment agent, and forward deployment services, right? Engineers is basically enabling and bringing your resources with the domain context, enabling your resources with the AI context, enabling and building your resources with the engineering, and then execution ability. So that's what it is. Any resources that we put in front of the customers, we want them to be a forward deployment engineer. We are training them specifically using our proprietary platform that we have built, a separate curriculum that's been given out to each resources to build them as an engineers. Agent forward deployment agent is nothing but an agent that has been built using our Gen AI and AI, which is going to bring in efficiency in your business process transformations. So with the combination of forward deployment engineers and the agent is what the services that we provide through our managed services, through our staffing, through our whatever engagement that we have with our customers. So combination of these three is the experience that we give to our customer, which is forward deployment experience.
Okay, awesome. I'm picking up on the word that you said, Arun, platform, right? So we are saying we have all these concepts and we're actually building something towards it to make it come alive. So platform, can you take us through that? What is this platform that we are actually building?
So Agilisium has built, I would say, it's a proprietary platform that we have built, which is actually customized curriculum for each and every resources based on their skill set, right? If you are a technology resource, you will actually be evaluated for what are the domain training that you need to go for, what are the AI training that you need to go for, how would you actually engage with customer in a consultative way, right? So each and every resources, you can be a technology resources, you can be a domain resources, you can be a project manager, you can be a delivery manager. Everybody is been reviewed, and a specific curriculum has been set for each and every resources. And that is how we are actually building this capability within our engineers actually.
Awesome. So as you say about this, if we can zoom out one picture, big, right? How are we evolving, Arun? So we were there a year back and now we are here with FDX and all of the letters that we have coined in between it. How has Agilisium evolved? How would you describe it in a couple of sentences?
See, Agilisium, we were seen as a technology partner before, right? With the narrow focus of life sciences, we need to resonate well in front of the customers. So over the past couple of years, we have actually significantly invested in building this domain experience or expertises within our engineers already. So any engineers that we have put in front of our customers are already being domain trained, right? They go through a rigorous training in be it commercial, clinical, whatnot, right? They already go with the context of what the customer is expecting for, and they're already been at technology resources, obviously, and working closely hand in hand with understanding business problems is what the differences that we bring to the table in the past 2 years. Yes.
Awesome. So if you could give our audience a message about how they can plug and play into this whole FDX ecosystem that we are investing and building in, what would that one message be to everyone who's watching this?
Yeah. So be curious. I would say be ready to learn, right? Whenever you work with customers, the customer is expecting for a person who understands the business problems. So be ready to learn new things. Be ready to train yourself in AI, Gen AI, and the tools around that. Learn the domain that you're working on, whatever domain that it might be, right? Be it life sciences or whatever domain that you're going to work on. Understand the business of your customers. Understand the different tools that you have in AI, Gen AI, and then combine these two and think of how to execute and address the business problems. So be curious and continue to learn.
Awesome. One word about our FDX ecosystem, one word that you can just describe it and that we are building.
One word.
Or maybe a sentence.
A sentence. Oh, yeah. So See, for us, the FTX platform is going to define our future roadmap, right? So that's how I see it. Actually, we have a defined plan for next 3 years and 5 years, and FDX engineers and FDX experience that we're going to give our customer is what is going to define our growth and strategy and so on. Yeah. So I would say we are banking heavily on FDX experience for our customers, and that will lead us for the growth that we want for the next 5 years.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much, Arun.
Thank you.